Well, I'm back. Back for Stream 2. Harvester. It's... What day is it in the game? It's Wednesday. It's Wednesday and I have some tampons. I actually have a lot of stuff. I think what we're doing is... I think we're doing missions for the lodge. I can't remember what they were, so I guess we can just head there now and... I already gave you a newspaper, didn't I? Let me see. I think you... Oh. Do I have a newspaper? I think... Like, here's the little box of newspapers, but... Yeah, I probably already gave him one. I think if you don't give him a newspaper every day, he'll shoot you.
See you later, alligator.
Okay. Maybe he's a... What am I doing?
Damn it, what's so hard about remembering to take out the paper? You need to wise up, pal, before I get mad.
Oh, shit. Well... The newspapers are... Do I have... Hold on. Hold on here. I can give him some tampons. Oh wait, I did have a newspaper. Shit. Hey Jedimon. Welcome on in. Harvester is always better than seminars, right? I'm actually gonna... I didn't even notice I had a newspaper. You get a lot of inventory items in this game. I don't want to miss out on a day of giving Jimmy his newspapers. I did give him shoes, though.
There now, see how easy it is? Things are so much better between us when you remember the paper in the morning. And let's keep him that way.
Like, everyone in the game is just so aggressive. You know, I have what I need to get into Dad's room. And then Mom shot us. Yeah, don't want to get on Jimmy's bad side. I think it's if you miss... I don't know if it's every day. Maybe it's like 2 days, 3 days of getting the newspaper out. He'll just shoot you.
So, you have completed your first task. Now that you've scratched the tucker, you may proceed to your second task. You will steal a bolt of fabric from the fireman and bring it to me.
I don't know if... Maybe this is the first time we went to the lodge guy after we scratched the tucker. I think every person can make the lodge guy voice if you try. Can you make the lodge guy face? Where he's like... looks like he's... You ever try to like grab a remote with your mind? Because you're too lazy to get up off the couch and get it? It looks like that's what he's doing every time he talks. At least in the videos where you can see his face moving.
Very well then. Use whatever means necessary, but bring the cloth to me here, and I shall give you your third task.
Third task. Okay. So yeah, if I remember, it's like 1 task per day for the lodge until we finally get in. So, let's see, to get in... the fire station, I think it's gotta be nighttime. I don't know if it is nighttime now. No? And we gotta get meat for that dog. Make that face when trying to find words mixed with words. Lodge guy's just average dude. God, I wish I knew where the whooshing sound is coming from. It's not just me. It's almost like constant machines running in the background. Wonder if they got a new picture today.
Hello, Steve. Lovely day, isn't it?
Still sketching the same nude man, I see.
It doesn't behoove one to be fickle. Besides, once you find a perfect model, you don't let him go.
Can we ask about the fabric?
Come again?
Cloth?
Come again?
I think he just wants to say that.
Come again?
It's so difficult putting in these keywords. You know, like I was noticing in the last stream, the first time you talk with someone, you get a bunch of keywords, and as you go through these dialogue trees, certain keywords disappear, but you can still use them if you keep track of what they are, even after they're gone. I just don't know what they are. Yeah, I think the cloth shows up here at night.
I don't converse on the job, Steve.
What a weird dude. Saliva is foaming from his barking chops. Okay, something happens. Like, there's some task we have to do to make it nighttime. I don't think there's anything going on here. I'm pretty sure it's always the same. Wait, is this exit different? It is. I think this guy can screw you over, so...
Hey, Sport. This is a private office.
Yeah, I know, Mr.
McKnight. I own and operate this station. Have you brought me some news for tonight's broadcast, or...
I've lost my memory. That's news.
The hell it is! You always were a kidder, Steve. Any real news to tell me?
Actually, I was just wanting to know more about the TV station.
Hey, WHAR is the only television station in Harvest. Since the old Sentinel went under, what with the newspaper building burning down and all, we're golden. Nobody competes with us, Sport.
You and your partners must be rich.
Partners? I run the whole show solo, pal.
Uh-huh. Let's see, very poor reception. Strange since the broadcast originates from here. Picture of a gorgeous model signed with Kiss My Pineapple? Red Muffy. I think there's a safe behind there, but I just know he's gonna kill me. I try opening that up. An assortment of empty cubicles. Either McKnight loves to recall his salad days as an insurance salesman, or he can't keep his employees happy.
Don't hurry back.
I can there's me moving stuff with my mind. I could open the safe from way back here. Mr. McKnight's secret safe. It requires a number combination before it can be accessed. You think anyone will know if I, you know... Searching the desk, you find a combination safe manual. It's locked with combination. $423.7158. Can I just use it on... There we go. What do we got in here? We've got a deed. Find the deed at the TV station. I don't think he's doing so hot. I got a feeling if I leave here, I'm going to jail. And I don't have the get out of jail free card. Oh? So I got that deed. Well, let's go down to the general store and make a copy. Because I think this is another blackmail thing that we can do. Right click to view. Yeah, Lance McKnight and Dwayne. On the deed. Can I make it? I can. Dwayne just... Well. Standard corrupt sheriff. What happens if I... If I show her the deed?
That's nice, dear.
She doesn't give a shit. I'm kind of curious. Where's Edna's? I think Dwayne's here. Sheriff Dwayne? No?
I can't stop and chat, Steve. With Karen gone, if I stop, I think I'll lose my mind. I've got to keep busy. Excuse me. I just heard that Mr. Johnson's Tucker was vandalized. You know, though I don't like to think ill of people or take pleasure in the misfortunes of others, I'd like to think it's a comeuppance for all the times that nasty man has bothered me.
Bye. Well, what about Karen?
Thank you for asking. But since she disappeared, it's too painful for me to talk about her. Other than the diner, she was all I had.
Okay.
I've gone to the sheriff, and Range Rider is running announcements hourly at the TV station. I've even thought of petitioning the Order of the Harvest Moon. God help me. I'm that desperate. But so far, I've heard nothing. I've posted a reward to whoever finds her. Maybe that'll help. I just wish I knew.
Oh, we got a bunch of stuff now.
I was closing up the diner for the night, and I let Karen play outside the diner for only a few minutes. In a little town like Harvest, you trust your neighbors. Sure, it was dark out. I was closing up late. But the poor thing sat in all day helping in the kitchen. I didn't think anything would happen.
At least you got some flowers out of the deal. Everyone's trying to find her.
I know, between the posters and the television bulletins, but even so, there's still no word, and she's all alone. I posted a reward to whoever finds her. Perhaps that will help. I just wish I knew. I can't talk about it anymore.
Examine the poster. A newly taped up poster. Karen Fitzpatrick is missing. reward.
I can't stop and chat, Steve. With Karen gone, if I stop, I think I'll lose my mind. I've got to keep busy. Busy. Excuse me.
Alright. God, I wonder if I can get a second. Let me save. Sheriff probably doesn't like me blackmailing him again and again. Here's a photocopy.
Well, look at this. Fresh from the safe down at WHAR. I guess you killed McKnight to get this, huh?
Nah, nice fairy left it under my pillow.
Okay, let's play it your way for now. You're probably thinking this is evidence of my negligence, my failure to properly investigate the newspaper fire. Maybe even complicity, since the newspaper and the TV station were rivals.
The idea never crossed my mind.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. In that case, you'll return my property, right?
It's gotta be worth a lot to you, Sheriff.
Yeah, it is. I tell you what, you bring me the original, and I'll give you one of my special get-out-of-jail-free cards. That can come in handy, especially if you're up to no good, or are going to be up to no good in the near future.
I turn over the original, and you'll let me go if you catch me perpetrating a crime?
Do we have a deal?
Hell yeah. A second card. We already used up our first. Forget what I did to go to jail the first time. Oh, that was, it was when I was trying to get into Dad's room, and I didn't turn off the alarm.
Good. Bring me the original, and we'll wrap this up.
I still don't know why he doesn't kill us. Like right away. I guess it's because we say we still have copies, but...
Brought back the original ownership papers, eh?
Don't get excited. I made copies as insurance. Now, I believe you said something about a get-out-of-jail-free card.
Fair enough. You're a piece of work, Steve. Mind if I ask you a question? Killing McKnight, how did it feel?
Felt good. Great. It could get to be a habit.
Did you look into his eyes when he crossed over? I love doing that. I seen it all. But in the end, it's always you looking into nothing. A nothing you put there. Son, you might ought to think about a career in law enforcement. After you get into the lodge, of course.
Okay, so do I have my card? Yeah, I didn't know you could get 2 cards. Oh, I don't know if you can see Karen's poster up here, but can't zoom in on it. Well, that's interesting. You know, I think we can... I know we can get Karen in the cemetery, right? But I thought that was like later on. I thought that was later on in the game. Like she's in one of these, right? Fresh soil and manure. I do have a shovel. Can I...
Okay. Damn it.
Maybe not here. Those might be the bums. Oh. Matches prepared especially for your wedding. Hold on, is that evidence? Yeah. Yet another resting place amongst the graves. Fresh grave. Padded shovel marks are visible on this fresh dirt mound. Oh, not that. No.
Oh, man.
Oh, man. I don't know how she's still alive.
Thank God I found you. Are you alright, Karen?
I want to go home. Could you take me to my mommy's store? Or to the policeman?
Can you tell me who did this to you?
Mr. Potsdam told me he'd hurt my mommy if I told.
Won't do anything, I promise. Tell me what happened.
He made me play house. Then he dug a hole. Please, I just want to go home now. Please.
Can you tell me your address, honey?
I don't know. Just take me to the store or the policeman. Please. Mommy said to go to the policeman if I got lost. And I'm lost.
Okay. Do I put you in my pocket? Hey, Kirst. Well, come on in. Or maybe I'll just go. Bye. I don't know how she survived under the dirt. Maybe she got a little bit of brain damage now. Karen scurries off ahead of you. I think finding her may be optional. And you can find her later and she's dead. Yeah, I think most of the enemies you'll fight are in the lodge. Or like there, I remember, there's like a crypt or something here in the cemetery. I think you gotta fight something there too. Okay, we'll go to the police station. Oh man, don't leave her with Loomis.
Bye-bye.
Kiddo, you brought me any of them girly picture books?
No, sorry.
Oh, heck. Why should you be any different from the sheriff or Mrs. Loomis? Steve, I'd be right obliged if you could just see clear to bringing me just one of them books. Believe me, it'll be worth your time to do it.
Well, I already gave you one, guy.
Anytime, kiddo.
Well, he can't buy his own porn in this town. He's cut off. They won't sell it to him at the store. But they will sell it to me. Maybe I just go to Edna's Diner then. Okay. This should work.
Oh my God. Karen. Thank God. What happened?
Found her in the graveyard. She was buried alive. And she claims Mr. Potsdam was responsible.
Thank you, Steve. Thank you from both of us. Here's the reward money.
Money?
Take it and go. I need to be alone with my baby right now.
How much do I got? It doesn't say.
Damn it.
Maybe it's unlimited. I wonder what I can get from the store for that. More porn. More of them girly magazines. I wonder if anything's happening at the newspaper building. I don't think there's anything else I could get from here. Unless this exit's different from here. No. Meat plant. I do need Dad's signature. Let's see, post office. I think we're done there. I don't think there is gay porn, but I Actually, you know what? I think the porn is just butt cheeks, so you don't even know. Is it still here? No, it's gone. Yeah, it was just a picture of some red ass cheeks, like someone was spanking them. Let's see what's going on here. I could get a wrench. And some coffee cans. Slightly used wrench. I don't know if this is a weapon or a tool. Tape. The tape seems... yeah, that has to be a tool. Can I put the money on the copier?
Well, that didn't work.
That should cover it. These 1950s prices are cheap. Take what you need. Like anything? Really? Can I get some coffee? No. Well, cool. I got 2 things. Electrical tape. Yeah, that is a weapon. Wait, what's this? Examine the flyer. Harvest Bake Sale this Friday in the school gym. You know Moynihan, the guy here at the mortuary. He said he'd trade us some glue for something else. I don't think I can just take it. I think that just triggers him to say he wants something for it.
You can't have that, Stephen. I need it for my work. And may I say you're a rude young man for attempting to steal it.
I was only gonna borrow it.
Indeed. And have you anything I could hold as security?
Security? Like what? Money?
I'm afraid that's not good enough. I need that glue for my work. You must present me with something significant if you'd have me part with it.
I don't know what he wants. Does he think he wants some tape?
Why should I care about that?
Old dick for security. Messy remains of some poor soul. See, we have a lot of stuff here. Doesn't want the tampons, I bet.
Why should I care about that?
What would he want? You want this get out of jail free card?
Why should I care about that?
No, I don't think he wants Karen. Nobody wants Karen. Hey, Pipes. Pretty good covert at... Yeah, I caught a bit of that. Arrested 6 of 7. Didn't arrest the first person. Yeah, I think what I was missing in the first couple cases was that things happen in a certain order. And so that's why I ran into that one issue where if you arrest someone too quick, the whole thing falls apart and they all go into hiding. I should have just went in blasting in each one of these buildings, found the person, and then just held off till later on. See if I can remember what to do next time I pick that game up. I don't know what this guy wants. You want a dolly?
Why should I care about that?
You move stuff. Mayonnaise noises. God, it's so satisfying when you finally end up getting the mastermind, though. 26. Oof. What do I even want? I could go by here and ask him about Karen. Oh yeah, there's that whooshy noise. Let me just dial it a bit back here.
Did you say hello to your father for me?
No, weirdo.
It's very important. Tell him. Tell him that
Tell him.
It's better soon, and don't forget to remind him about his promise regarding the meat.
Hey, Spook and Beast. Well, come on in. You molested Karen and buried her alive? I absolutely believe it.
Yeah, I know what that crazy little bitch said, but it's not true. I was at home that night. Mrs. Potsdam will vouch for me. Isn't that right, Mrs. Potsdam?
That's right, Mr. Potsdam. Hello, Steve. Care to stay for some pot roast?
Forget the pot roast, Mother. Pot roast isn't for backstabbers, for persecutors. I won't share my meat with him. My meat! My meat!
Okay. What are you covering up for him, Mrs. Potsdam?
It's the truth. That's why. And I think you'd better be going, young man, before I call your mother and tell on you.
Someone went and scraped up Johnson's car? Can you imagine? He'd step in a bear trap and chew his own leg off rather than suffer a scratched tucker. Serves the rich bastard right, if you ask me.
He's happy now. Black Dahlia putting you to sleep? I don't blame you. That game had way too many tough puzzles in it. Can we ask more about Karen?
Stop mumbling, Steve. I can't understand you at all.
Yeah, it's hard to know what the keywords are here. I think you gotta be perfect when you're typing these things in. It's not like the old text parsers where you can be kinda off. You know, we can go bug, Stephanie. I think.
Steve, it's so good to see you again. I get so lonely in here.
I'm sorry. Want to hear what's happening out in the real world?
No. I'd rather forget about Harvest for a while. Come here.
Oh.
Stephanie?
I feel so close to you, Steve. Like we're the only two people in Harvest. The only two real people. Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
I need to feel something again. This sense I have that I've known you. It's my only link to my past.
Yeah.
Maybe it's different than memory. Maybe we don't remember each other so much as we recall the feelings deep inside. Strong feelings.
Maybe the body has its own memory.
Let's find out. I want you. Make love to me.
That's how it works. I want you to.
Then take me.
Take me.
Now.
While this creepy music plays. Cover your eyes. Just the dad jorking it. Anyway, should we clean up? I wish he was still in here so you could be like, what you doing? Examine the trash can. Wadsy used tissue filled the trash can. Some of them stuck to the sides. Oh. Oh, we can peek back in and see her putting the clothes back on. He said he was going to cover up that hole. What's the point of the scenes? I think just to contribute to the weirdness. Mostly with the dad peeking through the hole.
If it isn't my favorite son-in-law, what brings you here again?
Can I talk to him about the peephole again?
Beg pardon?
You've got a peephole in the upstairs bathroom. It looks in on Stephanie's room.
Well, I'll be darned.
I think last time we said Mrs. Potsdam is a lesbian. You've been spying on your daughter, haven't you?
How dare you? I'm no peeping Tom. I had no idea that was there.
And you won't mind if I tell Stephanie about it?
Now, there's no need to scare Stephanie with this business.
I guess not. So long as you patch that hole.
Well, I guess I could hang that picture somewhere else.
I thought you had no idea where it was.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what the characters would be doing when we're not looking. Like, Mom is always in the kitchen making cookies. I think this mom is too. Mr. Potsdam is... I think he's pretty active when we're not looking. You know, you go upstairs and then he's always looking through the peephole. Or he's kidnapping Karen. But yeah, I guess Mr. Potsdam aside, most of the characters seem to exist just to talk with us and not interact with each other. Yeah, Mom's still making cookies and putting them in the trash. I wish we could get cookies.
Hello, dear. How are you today? Congratulations, hero. You found Karen after all.
She seems pissed about that.
You don't seem proud, Mother. I wonder why.
I warned you not to waste time looking for her.
Am I running out of time?
The blood drive is coming soon.
What does that have to do with anything?
If you haven't joined the lodge by then, you'll find out. Still, I'm glad you found the poor baby. She says Mr. Potsdam was responsible for what happened to her. What a silly little girl.
I believe her. Yeah, I guess you can leave Karen where she was, and she will end up dead.
Shame on you! Imagine accusing your future father-in-law of a thing like that. Is that how a range rider would behave? I don't think so.
Why would she lie?
Okay, Weisenheimer. Even if he is a child molester, a kidnapper, and an attempted murderer, that's no reflection on what kind of father-in-law he'll be. I just can't wait for the wedding. Can you?
I guess not.
Don't forget to put the papers out for Jimmy. You know how he gets.
I need to make a mom emote. Oh, can I? Hold on. Can I get the cookies? Mom says we can have as many cookies out of the trash can as we can get. Oh wait, I can get another. Wait. No, get back in there. Get newspapered. Oh, now the security bars can... Maybe we don't have... Yeah, I guess we don't have to wait until night to go into Dad's room. Because we have to... It has to be daytime to get the... Get the meat from the meat factory. I did turn the alarm off before. Hey, Master Splits. I forget at what point the wasp eggs like pop her eyeball out, but it's not yet. Do I have to... I'm hoping Mom's not in there. I did disable the alarm, right? I did save too. Oh yes. So this is Dad's bedroom. Examine sex toys. Exotic kinky love equipment.
No! Leave that there! If any of it turns up missing.
Marv, what's going on in there?
Go! Go!
Examine the picture. A screenshot from the movie Rosy Palm Meets Rosy Cheeks. This photograph is a constant torture for poor old Dad.
No! Leave that there!
Okay. I think that happens if we look
Marv, what's going on in there?
Go! Go!
Go! The cow. Is there anything on the floor? Alright, let's talk to Dad.
Steve, is that you? Come to see your poor old dad?
Are you my father? Really? I don't remember you.
Please. I'm not in the mood for jokes.
I'm serious. Why won't anyone believe me?
Well, you always were a kidder, Steve. Just don't make me laugh now. Remember the stitches.
My God. What has she done to you?
She doesn't know you're here, does she? Does she?
No, I had to break in. What the hell is going on in here?
I know it's a mystery to you. The sacred things that husbands and wives do behind closed doors. Maybe we should have that special father-son talk. Especially now that you're getting married.
I'd like that.
But listen. I can't talk very loud. It's the tracheotomy. When a man and a woman love each other very much, they go into a room alone and shut the door and bolt it with at least 3 locks and prop a chair under the doorknob so no one can get in or out. Then they take off their clothes and get out a wide variety of scalpels. Some curved, some short, all of them sharp. And then the man climbs on the woman. And then they... With the barbed wire. Dig.
That's all right. Don't get worked up. You need your rest.
Yes, rest. But why did you come? You must have had a reason for risking it.
I need some meat, and Pat won't give me any without your signed permission.
Good old dependable Pat. Here, son. Here's my signature. Take it to him, and you won't have any problem. Now go, son. Go quickly, before she comes back.
Okay. Poor Dad. Maybe ask him about Mom?
This is no time to talk gibberish. Get out of here. Now!
Meat?
This is no time to talk gibberish. Get out of here. Now!
I wish I had a list of all the available keywords for people. Maybe sex? Sex toys?
This is no time to talk gibberish. Get out of here. Now!
Oh, fine. Bye, Dad. I don't think there's anything I can ever get out of the mailbox. Hold on. Can I... like, just use a long object to get this?
Well, that didn't work.
Baseball bat?
Well, that didn't work.
What did you walk back into? Nothing. Learn about the birds and the bees with Dad. Back to the meat plant. Get some of that cat meat. Okay, Marv.
So, your father okayed the meet, huh? How's he doing?
That psychotic bitch has them sliced to ribbons.
Good. Glad to hear it. Here's your meat, son. You run along now. A new shipment of animals has come in, and it's time to start cutting.
Glad to hear it. That seems like he would say the same thing, no matter what I tell him. Well, I do have meat now, right? This may trigger nighttime. Wait. Get out of here. To ribbons! I think all of Dad was sliced to ribbons. Okay, so I got meat. There should be a little cutscene playing when it turns to night. So there's probably some other stuff I need to do. And hang out at the barber shop.
Think about taking some of that siding off my hands, son. I'll cut you a nice price on it.
Nothing.
Nice to see you again, Steve.
I love their excited
I
faces.
can't talk now, son. I'm busy with this game. Dang it if the whole town ain't going to hell. Poor old Johnson. Defecating a work of art like that. Well, that's a sure sign that civilization is coming to an end.
Something weird about the barber shop. You have to click multiple times. I guess I could hang out with Mom. Abandoned house is all done with. think Johnson's
Some
pissed.
rotten son bitch scratched my car. My Tucker, my baby, my poor darling, my sweet cheeks. If I find out who did it, I'll kill him. Just kill him dead. I told that fool sheriff to beef up the patrols, but what does he care? Nobody cares about a limp dick fat boy. Well, I'll make them care. I'll make them care. Good work rescuing Karen. Of course, you queered my play with Edna. But I suppose a little girl's life is more important than my sex life, right?
I love when they get pissed and then they go to like excited and happy. Yeah, what's his name? Captured an alien. So I guess it is real. Well, thanks for the follow. And we never see him, I don't think, in the game other than that. But I think it's confirmed to be real.
Bye now.
Bye. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff. Oh, it actually does put the scratch on the Tucker there. I figured he'd be out like buffing it. Instead of sitting there. Fire station, police station. Yeah, something triggers nighttime, but I just don't know what.
I'm sorry. I don't feel up right now. To talking, that is.
Hey, Lemon Curd. Game has such a crazy backstory with the actor for the main character. Oh, Steve. I wonder if any of the other characters did much outside the game.
Anytime, kiddo.
Like, what was Loomis up to? Or did they even know what kind of game they were getting into? Don't ask about the backstory. Just look it up. Yeah, Steve was, doing some things. Doing a little, Mr. Potsdam cosplay. Something's got to trigger nighttime, and maybe it's, maybe I just go to the fire station. He was doing things. You can imagine. I don't know if talking to the colonel here is just an optional thing.
Halt! Who goes there?
It's just me, Steve.
What do you want? Did the llamas send you?
He is one of the most deadly characters. The llamas, they fear me.
That's good. Someone has to keep them in check. I'm glad you stopped by again. I want you to infiltrate those firemen, mister. There's a lot of art going on over there. I want to make sure they haven't turned into commie bastards. You got that? And don't come back unless you've got information for me.
I did go there after he told me that, but maybe this is after I get the cloth from him?
I wanted to get back into the thick of the action and out of this desk job, but those firemen are a damn peculiar bunch of ladies. I thought they'd object to my lack of a lower body, but they wouldn't let me join the fire department because they said I couldn't draw naked men. Can't draw naked men? Who the hell wants to? I could draw one if I was a sick commie pervert. Look, I did this last night. What do you think?
It's a fine drawing, Colonel.
Thank you, son. You're a good soldier.
Yeah, I guess we'll just go to the fire station? Nothing there.
Sorry, Steve. After I'm through here, I've got cleaning to do.
Rush, rush.
Oh, you know, there was, back at school, there's a fire alarm. With this guy. What if I kill him? That's the point where we save. Glass protected fire alarm. Bye. Yeah, maybe it wasn't waiting until nighttime. Maybe it's just gone. Never be as twisted as you, Steve. Well, time has proven that wrong. Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess for some reason I thought that everything was always happening during night. Propped on its side is a fire axe. Get. Anything else? Got a ladder? Hell yeah. And got... let's see if it's a lock. Wait. Hold on. Examine the fence. Pickets of the fence gleam with a fresh coat of white paint. Like clean-cut soldiers standing at attention, defending truth, justice, and the American way. Don't think the actor had anything to do with writing the game. Say the actor was rightly arrested. Yeah. I wonder if the people that we see are always the voice actors. Because you can see in some cases, like, the voice doesn't match up. I can't, it's not letting me in here, so I'm wondering if pulling that alarm is just to get a... We got a weapon. And a tool. We got a ladder. God, it's just not... And maybe it is at night. Maybe it is at night that I have to go in there. Apparently the guy who did the model for Steve is not the voice actor. Okay, here we go. Nightfall Descends. That's what it was. It must have been me getting the ladder. Triggers Nightfall. Bum, 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 bum. Well, who did the stuff? Was it the voice actor or was it the model? Now I can reach places. I think that's used later on in the cemetery. The model. Yeah, voice actor's like, I had nothing to do with any of that. Okay, yeah, we can go around anywhere at night, but where we have to go is the fire station. I think most things are closed at night anyway. Wait, hold on, is the Colonel? He's always here. Sleep deprived, no legs. A general store in my house. I don't know if we can go visit Stephanie at night. Model's actor's mugshot looks like Steve in the game. Okay, I think it's just fire station. Okay, it's even got like sneaky music. I guess I could turn it back up a bit. The music's a bit weird. It's music is music and sound effects, I think. Sound effects is voice. And in some cases there's like a weird whoosh noise, like shh. Which is why I have to turn it down a bit every time. Like the Potsdam residence is real bad. And I think even in here, we'll see. No. No, we're fine. It might be like a time limit before someone shows up here. Here's some meat. Please show the lips. No. The first time we see the dog, the fireman tosses him some meat, and it cuts to like a 1/4 second clip of the dog licking his lips. Portrayed by Kurt Kissler, but voiced by Ryan Wickerham. The same actor, same voice actor as Sergeant at Arms. It's interesting. Like these characters look just so generic. I don't know why they wouldn't have the models be the voice actors as well. Oh, maybe I needed the ladder to get stuff in here. Operate the sheet. This guy. This guy.
Jeez, what are you doing here?
Just standing here, waiting to be drawn.
You just hang out here? All the time?
I'm not a person, Steve. I'm an object. You do well to remember that. A person is his job. Someday you'll understand that. And if you don't, it won't matter, because you'll be dead.
Dead?
Have you gotten your lodge application in yet?
Yes. 2 different people for models and voices is fairly common practice for FMV games. I can see that if the model is supposed to have a certain look. But this is just like, Steve is just generic man.
Good. You may survive yet. I guess you're here to steal the bolt.
Yeah, you gonna rat on me?
Not at all. That's not my job. However, since I am an object d'art, and since art should be interpreted, I'll give you a clue as to where the bolt is located. Darkness gives as darkness gets, but light invoked is light shed.
I think we turn on a light, right? And it shows where the bolt is? A daintily painted cyan light switch? Or is it... There's 2 of them. Or is there more? Accident waiting to happen. Should I burn this place down? Can I? Needed the most milquetoast of men for this role. Well, we got him. Just man. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think it's... Oh, there, right? I'm wondering... I know I can kill this guy. I think you can kill everybody. Most people in the game. The lights are too high up to reach. Oh, that's why it forced me to get the ladder, right?
All right.
Using the ladder, you climb up and retrieve a piece of cloth in the wall light. Okay. Do I have it? Oh, there it is. Turn it off. I'm really curious. Can I start this fire?
Oh, man. Well, that didn't work.
No?
Damn it.
Can I light that dog on fire?
Well, that didn't work.
Can I pet the dog?
Still here, eh?
Where else would I go, Steve? Have you gotten your lodge application in yet?
What if I say no?
Good. You may survive yet.
Can't change my mind later. Maybe I'll just leave him. Can I cover him up? No. What if he does rat on me, though? He puts his sheet back on. Oh. I just don't want to go around killing everyone yet. You gotta ease into those things. Having acquired the cloth, you make your way back to the house after an exhausting day. Time to have those burger dreams. Yeah, these dreams kind of spoil some parts of the game. Like you'll see some of the... Oh, this is different? Like that, I want you. The guy with his eyes coming out. I think we see some of that later on. We get certain character deaths. Oh, maybe we do see a burger later on.
Leave me alone, will ya? This is the good part.
Okay, Hank.
Hey, it's too bad they don't give scout badges for digging up buried kids. I like to see what that badge would look like. I went over to ask her what it was like, being buried alive and all. But she just stared at me, and twitched, and drew up. Guess I got my answer. Huh.
I guess so.
Good. Finally.
Hey, Mom.
Hello, dear. How are you today? You know those firemen? The funny ones with the color sense? Looks like they misplaced a bolt of expensive fabric. Of course, each one of them suspects the other. Looks like a catfight is brewing.
Are they gonna kill each other?
Stop speaking nonsense, dear.
Always wear diddler, Steve. Oh, Steve.
Don't forget to put the papers out for Jimmy. You know how he gets.
I think I want to... Yeah, I think I want to make a mom emote. What if I show her the cloth?
Stop wasting my time, young man.
I don't know if I can show her too much. I believe I can kill Mom. Not with my bare hands, though. There's some kind of barrier that keeps me from getting too close to Mom. You know you can shoot Mom. Yeah, this is about as far as we can go. Wait. Oh, maybe I'll come back after I have a gun. Jimmy?
Hey, Steve. You've been doing a swell job putting the paper out in the morning. You just keep doing that and we won't have any problems. That's not much to ask, is it?
I know we can kill him and get a gun, but probably take some damage for doing so. Okay, lodge time. It's Thursday? Yeah.
Exquisite cloth. Its loss should trigger quite a bit of dissension amongst our gallant firefighters. Still, that is not your concern. Your next assignment is to break into the tonsorial establishment of Mr. Pastorelli and abscond with his prized barber's pole.
Fine, I'll do it. Thinking of opening a salon, Sarge?
Lack of respect for authority. A fine trait for a member of the Order. Yes, I approve, Stephen. I hope you succeed in your task. Break into the shop, steal the barber's pole, and bring it back to me. At that point, I shall give you your final task.
Easy. Can I show him other stuff? There's a Range Rider autograph.
I've told you what you must do. Until you've proven yourself, I have nothing more to say.
Fair enough. I think we have to wait until night for that too, though. See what's going on here at the fire station. Can I not go in? Huh. Police?
Boy, the way you keep pestering me, you'd think you were feeling guilty about something. Are you? I understand you witnessed Miss Whaley's dispensing a little discipline at the school.
That was a while ago.
And she thinks you may be feeling a mite bent about it.
I mind my own business.
That's always the wisest course, boy. Sticking your nose where it doesn't belong can get you in a world of trouble. Especially if you're a gynecologist. Heck, there isn't a psychiatrist around who'd disagree about what a calming influence a dent in the head can be. You can't argue with science, Steve. It's bigger than all of us.
Wait, is this something?
I got a report here that someone put a ding on Johnson's Tucker. As ornery as Johnson is about that old car, I suppose he had it coming. I imagine it was just some kids pulling a prank. I'm nowhere near solving the Tucker case, and now I have to deal with a bunch of firemen throwing a hissy fit over some stolen cloth. Can you imagine? What the heck is going on around here? Did you hear that McKnight was killed? Isn't that something? And you know what? Whoever did it didn't even think to look in his wall safe. Just goes to show you. Accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative.
Odd. It's like he went through every single thing that's happened, even the stuff we talked to him about before. That very last thing, we did look in the wall safe and we blackmailed him to get a get out of jail free card. And the very first thing, Mrs. Whaley beating the kids. We talked to him about that, I think, Monday.
Stop on by any time, Steve.
Yeah, is this something? No? About Loomis.
Sorry, I don't feel up right now. To talking, that is.
Oh, Loomis.
Anytime, kiddo.
Anything going on with the newspaper? Wait, hold on. It says examine the fire hydrant. Was there something I gotta do here? I do have a wrench, so I wonder if... that can be used on a hydrant. Hello, Karen.
Bye-bye.
I can't talk now. The dishes are stacked up and back, and I better take advantage of the lull. I feel terrible about what happened at the fire station. Those firemen helped me decorate my diner. I can't believe one of them stole that cloth from the others. It must have been someone else, don't you think?
Guess so. We'll never know because we can't get in, right? Or maybe I just have to talk to... Oh, wait. I should be able to talk with the colonel about the fireman.
Halt! Who goes there?
It's just me, Steve.
What do you want? Did the llamas send you? That's good. Someone has to keep them in check. I remember you. You're the soldier I sent to check on the fireman. Did you find evidence of commie infiltration?
You choose the wrong thing with this guy and he'll nuke the whole city. No need for concern, Colonel. They're not commies.
Thank God for that. Your next assignment is to infiltrate the lodge before it's too late. Get it at all costs, mister. Or God help us all.
Okay.
Remember, duck and cover.
I wonder if he triggers nighttime. No? Alright, well the goal is to get this this barber's pole here. Fancy barber's pole secured to the wall with straight slot screws. I do have a screwdriver. Alien head. Wait. God, yeah, something weird about the barbershop. You have to click. It's either in the perfect spot or multiple times. An unfortunate extraterrestrial who journeyed hundreds of light years to wind up mounted on a barber's wall.
Think about taking some of that siding off my hands, son. I'll cut you a nice price on it. I tell you, the only thing worse than a fire station full of sissies is a fire station full of peeved sissies. They're all accusing each other of stealing some silk underwear or something. Boy, whoever said fighting fire with fire'd be happy in Harvest. 'Cause we got a fire station full of flamers.
Love their excited faces.
Nice to see you again, Steve.
I can't talk now, son. I'm busy with this game.
Alright. Come on.
Anytime, Steve.
And we can't talk to Mr. Pastorelli. Get me out of here. I guess we can talk to Stephanie.
Did you say hello to your father for me?
Yes.
Thank God for that, at least. Those silly woolies down at the fire station are just incensed about losing some decorating stuff. Some people. Yeah. Maybe they should be more concerned with fire and less with flame.
Bye. Checkers game is that? They were taking turns at the same time. I don't think Mr. Parsons or whatever his name is too bright. We haven't talked to Mrs. Potsdam in a while.
You might want to be extra nice to Mr. Potsdam today, Steve.
Had that
turned down by the lodge.
strange whooshing
Guess
noise.
we're having the wedding at Mr. Moynihan's after all. Give my regards to your parents.
Let's get out of here. Let's just pretend it's like sizzling bacon noises. Song Fire and Flames referring to this? Oh, thank God. Get rid of that whoosh. I'd be surprised if anything referred to Harvester. I think I saw an ad for this in an old PC gaming magazine. It's weird going back to those old magazines now. It's like, how did I even miss this?
I'm glad to see you. I feel so alone, cooped up in here. My faux mother keeps me up on the latest gossip. Not like she really wants to talk to me. More like she's feeding me information. For instance, she told me that Mr. Johnson's Tucker was vandalized. That's another weird thing. Every car I've seen drive by is a Tucker. There were only 31 produced. What are the odds of that?
How do you know
I've
this?
always wanted a Tucker. Funny that Harvest would be full of them.
Any idea who scratched the car?
I did.
Why would you do something like that?
It's part of the Lodge initiation.
I see.
Look, I don't know what's going on here, but getting into the Lodge is the best way to find out.
By committing vandalism?
Oh, it's a harmless enough prank.
It was a crime, Steve.
Don't be so melodramatic about it. I've heard of worse fraternity initiations.
Sorry. When you put it that way, I guess I was overreacting. You know the firemen? Someone stole some fabric from them, and they're up in arms about it.
I took it.
Another harmless prank? And how many more harmless pranks will you be pulling?
One.
However many it takes to get in, Stephanie. If I have to use them to escape, then I will.
Are you using them? Or are they using you?
It was just a bolt of cloth.
You've turned the firemen against each other. They think one of their own stole it.
Would you rather stay here? I've heard that harvest is lovely in the fall when the leaves turn orange and gold, and the annual blood drive paints the town red.
All right. You have a point. Is it true? You found Karen?
Yeah, just in time, too. He'd molested her and buried her alive. He couldn't bring himself to kill her outright, so he just decided to stick her in the ground and let fate take its course.
Who? Who would do that to a helpless child?
She says it was Mr. Potsdam. And I believe her.
Oh, Christ. And all this time I've been under the same roof with that thing watching me.
Take it easy, okay?
So, at least they'll be coming to take him away, won't they?
No.
Come back and visit me soon, okay?
At least I didn't tell her about all the murders. Just a harmless prank. How many people did I kill? I killed the Wasp woman. I killed the, TV station guy. Alright, let's see if... We haven't talked to Boyle actually in a while. Not even facing our direction. Doesn't wanna...
Sorry, son, no time to talk. Neither rain nor sleet nor snow nor hell shall keep the mail from its appointed rounds. Next time you post.
Don't forget the zip code. Doesn't even want to acknowledge us, Stephanie. I think you can kill her if you have a gun. You can kill a lot of people with a gun. Otherwise, the game will prevent you from getting too close to certain characters. This is still existing. Are you gonna let me in? Fence, inventory, flowers. Wait, flowers? Where's flowers? Okay. You know, he says that, but we never really get any mail. Junk mail bills and bake sale flyers. What do I need? I think I just need time to pass to get in that barber shop. And that's it. Suppose I could talk to the principal.
Seeing you here again, one would think you'd never graduated. Nostalgia is a waste of time, big guy. You need to move forward, and if you ask me, the lodge lies firmly in that direction. Mr. Johnson says one of my pupils scratched his priceless Tucker. I must say, I was relieved when I learned he had no evidence pointing to one of my kids. If he had, some lucky boy or girl would have been in for some quality time. Say, congratulations on finding Karen Fitzpatrick. Don't know how you did it, but if I were still publishing the Sentinel, you can bet I'd run a full profile on you.
Quality time.
What do you mean, quality time?
Some, like Miss Whaley, favor stern discipline, corporal punishment, as a means of socialization. Myself, I temper discipline with love. Quality time can be such a warm, sharing experience. After just a few sessions, you'd stop this amnesia nonsense and become a productive member of society and a fit candidate for the lodge.
Uh-huh.
Drop in again soon. Adult education is a wonderful thing, as is adult quality time.
No one seems aware of how the lodge tests prospective members. I think they all know. And they're just maybe trying to get Steve to be not as blatant with his crimes, so he won't get caught. How do I get out of here? Oh, what am I even doing? General store. We got everything I think we could need from the general store. From the meat plant, from the school, the TV station. They're not letting me inside the fire station, but... Oh, and it looks like what's-his-name is gone. Dwayne. And usually when he's not there, he's in the diner. But he's not. I could go back to the lodge, but...
Exquisite cloth. Its loss should trigger quite a bit of dissension amongst our gallant firefighters. Still, that is not your concern. Your next assignment is to break into the tonsorial establishment of Mr. Pastorelli and abscond with his prized barber's pole.
Yeah, we already went over this. So, skipping that. I need time to be passing. I suppose I can just take it. Get me out of here. I think it's at some point I have to be able to get into the fire station. I suppose. I could go back to the school and try the fire alarm again. No, it's not. Not letting me click it. So I guess we're done. Done with school. fine. TV station, maybe Range Rider. I'll have something to say about Karen.
Can't talk now, buckaroo. We're on in just a sec.
Karen?
Why, you're spouting nonsense, cowpoke. Happy trails, buckaroo.
Nothing here. Oh God, what do I do? I think at some point Boyle burns down the TV station. I'm not seeing anything else I can get from here. A lot of brown shirts in this place. Wait, hold on. Did I ever go... What's this? In front. Radio? Hold on, door's locked. Is there a key I can get from this guy?
Young man, we really have nothing to say to each other. I have the feeling your image shall soon adorn my slab, and I'd rather not know the face of the meat I'm slicing.
No, I didn't get the glue yet. I forget what you traded
I'd
to him.
say it's been a pleasure, but I find the company of the living so wearisome.
Like, here's what I got. Yeah, you have to give him something. It's like collateral. And I don't think I have what I need yet. I think I have what I need for... for the barber shop, maybe? Possibly. I did already steal the ledgers and gave them back later. I don't think he wants those. I wonder if I'm... Actually, hold on. If I... Am I remembering right? Was there another manhole? Right, there was the one in front of the Johnson residence. And there's one here, but can't interact with it. Post office. Here's where we originally got the manhole cover opener. On the loop. Oh, where am I going? Where am I going? Meat plant? Shouldn't be anything going on in here. And TV station, I don't think there's anything going on. What am I missing? You know, hold on. I think I remember, like, later on you go into this crypt in the back. But I think maybe you can get in there before and get another item. Here? Maybe? Possibly. I think this is far as we go. I do still have the ladder.
Well, that didn't work.
Okay, like I'm on top. Dim light shines up through the glass. So, like, can I get over there and just bust it? Got an axe now. I guess not. Or can I? Oh, I'm on the move. Yeah, this may be one of those things you have to wait until a bit later. Put that away, Steve. Oh, what do I do? What do I do? Big whiffer. Yeah, don't they know I'm trying to bust that skylight? I might need a hint to scoot forward because I don't know what would trigger the barber shop or for me to be able to go back in the fire station. Let's see. Nothing here. Yeah, it's like I'm just going around and around. Nothing. Nothing going on. Let me do that. I'll just take a little hint to scoot forward, so I'm not just going around for like half an hour. See if UHS has Harvester. I don't think so. Alright, well, maybe I'll just try to go through a walkthrough just a little bit. So you return to the sergeant, give him the cloth. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, wait, hold on. Do I have the cloth? I don't have the cloth. Was I supposed to talk to him again?
Exquisite cloth.
Yeah?
It's lost. Still.
Like we went over this before. Hold on. What am I missing here? Because it's day 4, and what it says here is return to the sergeant, give him the cloth. It says main goal, find tools to break into the barber shop. Reward money. We got use it to buy a wrench and electrical tape. Yeah. Talk to Mr. Potsdam, head upstairs, talk to Stephanie. Maybe we just didn't exhaust all the Stephanie dialogue? I thought we did, though. Unless he has...
If it isn't my favorite son-in-law, what brings you here again?
Nothing. Nothing.
I'm glad to see you. I feel so alone, cooped up in here.
Do I have to get with her again?
Come back and visit me soon, okay? I'm glad to
Wait.
come back and...
There must be something missing from that walkthrough, because there's not much to do. I don't have that bolted cloth anymore. I think it's automatically taken from me. Alright, I got the wrench, electrical tape, my lucky tampons. Green goo. Let me pull up another walkthrough then. This thing's... not correct, I guess. Let's see. Get the newspaper, give it to Jimmy. Get the wrench and the tape. Talk to Mr. Potsdam. Talk to Stephanie. Talk to her again about stealing, or just lie to her. Report the stealing. To the lodge. Is it fucked up? Hold on, do I... like, what's going on? Hold on, is it busted here? Does this game not like alt-tabbing?
Exquisite cloth.
I guess not.
It's lost. Still.
Maybe I just choose this. Had enough of this. I'm no thief.
Of course you are. This cloth bears witness to that truth. You've already compromised yourself. Stop here, and it was all for nothing. But that's for you to decide.
Right.
Exquisite. It's still.
Fine, I'll do it.
Exquisite. It's.
So. Yeah? Like I'm missing something.
If it isn't my...
Like what? Cloth?
Stop.
This will happen sometimes with walkthroughs where whoever made it doesn't understand that they did something like really tiny that is actually what triggers the next part of the story, and they don't include it in the walkthrough.
I'm glad to see you.
What do I do? Sex.
You're not making sense.
Do it. Fireman.
You're not making sense.
God, I wish it would tell you what keywords you used before. Cloth.
You're not making sense.
Lodge.
Everything in Harvest seems to revolve around this damned lodge, this Order of the Harvest Moon. They're responsible for this insane bake sale that's coming, and for the Harvest Blood Drive, too. When people talk about the lodge, it's always in this hushed, reverent tone. Mom keeps telling me that women can't join, but she keeps pressuring me to get you to join.
She's not the only one who wants me to sign on with the lodge. Actually, I've already filled out my application.
That's probably the worst thing you could do.
You think the lodge is some kind of trap?
I think all of Harvest is a trap.
If that's true, maybe joining the lodge is the way out.
Look, why not explore the town a little? I can't get out of here, but if I could, that's what I'd do. Maybe you can figure out what's happening here without going anywhere near the lodge.
You're really afraid of the lodge, aren't you?
I look at that building, all lit up at night, and I get scared.
I mean, look at the damn thing. Seem like a harmless bunch of Masons to you?
Yeah. Bye, I guess.
Come back and visit me soon.
Not as hot as Steve and Mr.
If it isn't my
Potsdam.
favorite son-in-law...
Oh wait, did I see something sneak into the kitchen? I saw like one black pixel. Yeah, Stephanie's looking pretty good. Just like Mom. Yeah, something is keeping the story from moving forward, and like these walkthroughs that I'm peeking through, something's missing. Yeah, something's absolutely missing from these walkthroughs. Never played this game. It's, I think, a pretty common FMV game that's played. Let's see. I wonder if it's because the cloth was automatically taken from me instead of me giving it. Maybe that messed up something? Like, all it says for day 4 is general store. Use the reward money to buy the wrench and the tape. But I did that on day 3. Is it like some stupid ordering thing? Go to the lodge, give the cloth to the sergeant at arms. Tell him and let him tell you your next task. When it's night, go to the barber shop. Night doesn't just happen. Something triggers night. So these walkthroughs are missing like super important things. Never played any FMV games? They are pretty stinky. Okay, let's see. Okay, Dad's looking at the people. Afterward, head to the lodge. Before you do that, stop by the nearby store, DNA's. What? You'll find the screwdriver in the leftmost drawer. That's not true. I played Wirehead a long while back. I'm thinking the game is just like something happened. Oh, wait, an unlocked... What? Was this in any other... what do you mean this town is a bit screwy? That's what I was missing. Yeah, let me see. Did any of the other... Yeah, I thought the screwdriver that I needed was the Phillips. So this should trigger everything to move forward then. There we go. There we go. Now we're feeling good. Bum 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 bum. Yeah, there's something about like old FMV games that's like a lot of them aren't good, but like they aren't really bad. They're just goofy enough to get you to watch. I think my favorite was Gabriel Knight 2, Beast Within. The uncanny valley of FMV games. I think I still have a good amount of FMV games to get through on my list. Where am I going? I think you can check out the fire station now. Once they get you to the ones where they turn and speak directly. Means the player. I don't know how many are like that. I think a lot of them are kind of designed like this. Wait. Wait. Oh! That guy's dead. Well, bye. I don't know what killed him. Oh, yeah, SWAT. SWAT was pretty ass. Actually, SWAT was weird, because SWAT was, it had a lot of really cool things. Like interviews with SWAT team members, like real SWAT members. Like all these in-depth descriptions about slicing the pie. Like weird techniques that they'd use for going in, and descriptions of items. But then the gameplay itself just sucked so bad, and it was very confusing on, like, I think there were 3 different main scenarios, like places you would go to. One is Lucy's place, another is like a warehouse, I think, and another's an office building, I think. And once you get through all 3 of those in order, it's like random which mission you get called up on. That will, it'll be like another variation of these places, and it was just so confusing what I had to do. I think I eventually just said I'm done. I feel like I'm done, and stopped playing. Barbershop is closed. Can I just go in anyway? Or is there, hold on, is there something back here? Wait. Yeah. Has it been a while since I saved? Yeah, SWAT was very complex. And then just this awful user interface with the lash, which is, it's basically a screen with like 30 to 40 different buttons, and you have to select the perfect combination. And whenever you select the wrong one, your team leader just yells at you. The lash is not a toy, and it's like, man, I'm trying to play some game here. Yeah, Lucy killed me so many times. It was just like half the stream was Amazing Grace playing. Fire Axe, that's not how exactly a professional would break in. Maybe I can just use a screwdriver to break in. I have the Phillips. I think the flathead's used inside the building.
Oh man, damn it. Well that didn't work.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what it was. Like a speak and spell. Ugh. And yeah, everyone loves a little bit of FMV jank. It's sometimes more interesting to watch than play. I hear the later SWAT games were a lot better. They weren't like FMV, it was like a strategy type game. What do I do?
Well, that didn't work. Oh man.
I think I just use a certain item to break in. Like a baseball bat.
Oh man. Well, that didn't work. Damn it. Well, that didn't work.
Hold on, is there might be a certain pixel or something I use? You sure I can't get in with a fire axe? Are you sure? You know, is this one of those things where I have to go back in the manhole? Because I think there was another direction we could take once we're in here. Hmm. Co-op with 8 to 16 people? Ugh. This takes us down to Mr. Johnson's. The first mission's another Lucy where sometimes she's armed. Sometimes she has a 4chan posting nephew in the basement with a hostage. Like Lucy evolved. Is this something I used the wrench on?
Well, that didn't work. Okay. Oh, man. Well,
Can I
that
just-
didn't work. Well, that didn't work.
Is this something I bust into? Let me see. Sewer valve. Sealed wall has been resealed due to water damage. Let's just like beat the shit out of this thing. Okay. Can I? Unseal yourself. Or get me in here. Yeah, I can't remember if her floor grate. Rusted grate is bolted. Can't remember if I'm thinking about this the right way. Should I just leave Steve equipped with the axe? Yeah, I've never played the later SWAT games, but I think the original one, after you beat the first 3 missions, or maybe it's even during the first 3 missions. It's like different variations on every place. Yeah, I don't... Or do I just have to have this equipped? Barbershop is closed. Where am I going? Missile base, no. I don't think my house has a... Yeah, I completely forget how we get in here. I mean, it does say, you know, if I try to use maybe anything.
Okay. Well, that didn't work.
Or maybe it is just the fire axe.
Damn it. Okay. Well, that didn't work.
Where it says that's not how exactly a professional would break in. But how would I sneak in? I can't remember what it looks like inside. Is there like a manhole cover inside there? Oh, what would I do to sneak in? Electrical tape? Oh! Well, shit. Now do I bust it? Okay. I guess that's how a professional gets in. I think if we... What happens? Is it... If we try to take this, we get electrocuted or something? Or maybe we just... Maybe we just take it. Oh. We're good because we got the get out of jail free card.
Okay, Steve. Consider your get out of jail free card used. You're free to go.
That's nice. Is that real tape glass before breaking? I think it's just to keep the glass from getting all over the place, but that's not what happened. It just kind of busted all over the ground anyway. Let's go back in. Examine the sheep. Let's see. There's like something we do. You can see this coat rack, barber pole. Examine the picture. Oh, operate the light switch. That's not what we want to do though, right? Let's see if I can find something. Barber pole, coat rack. Maybe. Oh. Yeah, I think this was mentioned before. The light switch was hooked up to the alarm system. Is that right? I'll probably just reload if I go to jail again.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then we just leave the wires. Having acquired the barber pole, you make your way back to the house. Okay. Yeah, a little stumped there for a while, but made it through. Well, the guy wired up his alarm system wrong, so it's hooked in the light system.
Welcome to our order.
Burger. Oh. Pray for me. Isn't that how your nightmares are? Bunch of uncropped pictures come at you. Yeah, I think talking with the guys in the barber shop is optional up till now. And so it's possible that you'd miss the conversation about how he screwed up his alarm system. Okay. Well, I think, is it Friday? So the final day.
Leave me alone, will ya? This is the good part.
Bye.
Good. Finally.
I hate you, Hank. Mom?
Hello, dear. How are you today? Did you hear what happened at the barber shop? Someone broke into Pastorelli's salon and took his antique barber's pole. The next morning, Pastorelli touched some live wires that the thief left lying around and was electrocuted. Well, that darn foreigner got what he deserved, if you ask me, coming into a nice little town like Harvest and stealing business. Heavens, if a bowl and scissors were good enough for your father, I don't see why decent working folk need a fancy wop styling their hair. That's how it goes. First you get a sissy trim, then bang, you're a communist. Isn't it exciting, Steve? 5 days and 1,200 cookies later, the bake sale is already here. Where does the time fly?
Those 1,200 cookies. How many are you taking to the sale?
Oh, about 20. The rest were stale. But the effort wasn't wasted. It's for a good cause. Will you be at the school tonight?
Wouldn't miss it.
That's nice, dear. It's good to be open to new experiences.
Yeah, Mom's insane.
Don't you think it's odd having a bake sale to pay for burying out-of-towners?
Gosh, hooties, what should we do? Leave them in the streets?
Of course we should bury them. But why do so many out-of-towners drop dead in Harvest?
I have wondered about that, and I think it has something to do with the air.
But there's nothing wrong with the air. It's perfectly clean.
That's what I mean. Big city folk, they get so used to smog that clean air is a shock to their systems. Gets them every time. Don't forget to put the papers out for Jimmy. You know how he gets.
Sad we can't take any of the cookies in the trash.
Hello, dear.
Wait. I don't think we can... Is it like Wasp? There's like a second part to like the checking out the baby sister where her eyeballs pop out.
Stop speaking nonsense, dear.
But I think this will just show the first.
Sister?
Yeah.
You'll wake her. I just put her down to sleep. If she wakes up, she'll just want to eat again.
This is the first sequence.
Darn it, I'm busy, and if you think I'm going to play along with this nonsense, you're crazier than Sparky down at the firehouse.
Fine. Maybe I am crazy. I can't rule that out. Why can't you just help me a little? Is that too much to ask?
Now you've done it. Are you happy? Poor baby. There, there. Did your brother scare you? Let me see. Darn that wasp woman. She's a monster. That's what she is.
I killed the wasp woman. Bye.
Don't forget to put the papers out for Jimmy. You know how he gets.
Yeah, well, I got my papers.
There now, see how easy it is? Things are so much better between us when you remember the paper in the morning. And let's keep him that way.
I think the other cutscene with the baby. Yeah, there's one where like the eyeball pops out and she pokes it back in. I don't know what triggers that though. Wait, hold on. Can I use the ladder to get this?
Well, that didn't work.
No?
Okay.
Yeah, the baby ate a tarantula or something that the wasp was laying its eggs in. Hold on, let me see if I can... Let's see, baby sister. Oh, yeah, it is just a later scene. Yeah, I can't remember if I even need the disc or anything. We can check out the lodge, though.
And here it is, the object Dodd, imported Venetian glass and Italian dreams. You have done well. An unfortunate side effect that Pastorelli was electrocuted because you left live wires in a puddle on the floor. But as those with affectations of worldliness say, c'est la vie.
Alright. Pastorelli took a big spill. A permanent one.
Yes, a barber cut down in his prime. Of course, you only wanted the bowl, but that hardly matters now. Your final assignment is to set a fire in DNA's diner and let the French fry where they may.
Alright.
Yes, I suggest you succeed. Beyond that, you must find your own answers. Members of the Order must be resourceful and cunning. So must you be to become one with them. Tonight, the bake sale commences. Soon, the annual Harvest Blood Drive will be at hand. When sacrifice will be the order of the day, your time in Harvest grows short.
That's fine. Yeah, like I don't know what would let me click on that disc. If it was just supposed to be a decoration, they could just have it say nothing if I hover over it. Okay, so we gotta burn down the diner. I wonder if I think Boyle burns this thing down later. Oh, can I go in here? Could be that everyone's dead, or they're just gone. Okay, I'll have to save because I think we can die. Or hold on, do we do this? Yeah, it's probably later. Yeah, Steve's a changed man. He doesn't care.
I can't talk now. The dishes are stacked up and back, and I better take advantage of the lull. I've whipped up a huge batch of brownies for the PTA bake sale tonight. I just wish I could do more to help out those poor bums.
What time's the bake sale?
I think it starts at 6 and runs until 10 o'clock. I hope to see you there. Mr. Pastorelli was electrocuted. He's dead. It looks like some thief wanted his barber's pole but didn't think of the consequences.
Maybe it's what the guy had to do. Maybe whoever it was really needed that barber's pole bad.
That's no excuse for hurting someone else. Even if Pastorelli were alive now, his heart would be broken. And what's a little profit compared to that?
She's pissed. Alright, so we gotta get time to pass. I think we can only burn this thing down at night. Which means, I guess we can check out the police station. No. I don't know where the sheriff is. Sheriff Dwayne. Or, hold on. Bake sale's here, right? Nah. Guess we'll have to check that out later. Anything to say, Boyle?
Sorry, son, no time to talk. Neither rain nor sleet nor snow nor hell shall keep the mail from its appointed rounds. Well, son, the day of the long-awaited bake sale has finally arrived. Yes, sir. It's gonna be a hot time in the whole town tonight.
Should I say hot time? Nope.
Don't mumble, son. Can't understand you. Next time you post, don't forget the zip code.
Alright. Okay, we can go in here, I think. Zapped him good. Except for its occasional hairball cough. It's hard to tell if the sheep is alive or not.
Think about taking some of that siding off my hands, son. I'll cut you a nice price on it. I was the one what found Pastorelli this morning, after he stepped in the water with the live wires hanging out. His body was so burnt his arms and legs was blackened, fused together, and the sheep was well done too. Problem is, both was burnt so bad, and the flesh all crisp and distorted, limbs melded, you couldn't tell them apart. And well, I didn't want to take a chance on eating Italian. No, sir, I didn't.
He was thinking about eating the sheep.
Nice to see you again, Steve.
I can't talk now, son. I'm busy with this game. I guess you heard that dang idiot Pastorelli went out and got himself electrocuted. Somebody stole the barber's pole. The alarm system triggered the sprinkler. There was water on the floor this morning, and the darn crook left exposed wires out. The Pastorelli came in, flipped the switch, and then zap! Maybe them aliens is hot for colored glass after all. Anytime, Steve.
I don't think there's anything else in here. It's just to witness your handiwork. Okay, general store maybe?
Hello, Steve. Those PTA busybodies have hurt my business. Something terrible this week. Nobody's buying my cookies. They're all saving up for the big bake sale. Steve, you live close to Mr. Johnson. How is he taking it? Such wanton vandalism. It just breaks my heart. I'll have to send him a nice fruit basket, though if he wants some new paint and sealant, it'll cost him. Somebody stole the barber's pole from that nice Italian. Steve, can you imagine? And then they left live wires dangling in a puddle, which Pastorelli immediately stepped in and fried, the stupid dago. Heavens to Betsy, when it rains it pours. Naughty fellows like Deputy Loomis aside, I think every man should cultivate an interest in girly magazines, if it'll keep them out of the field of interior design. Those firemen, Betsy.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I should... Yeah, talk to Stephanie. She'll probably be the one to trigger the... change tonight.
Did you say hello to your father for me?
Hell yeah.
Thank God for that, at least. You know, with a slaughterhouse full of meat in town, what kind of nutcase would steal a barber's pole? Oh well, Pastorelli won't need it where he is. God rest his soul.
Bye.
Hello, dear. Come to see Stephanie, have you?
This is like day one stuff.
She's upstairs. Go right on up. Just remember, she's grounded until the wedding. The bake sale is tonight, 7 o'clock at the school. Lots of cookies and yards of floss. Hope to see you there. Give my regards to your parents.
Who would win, Lucy or Mom with a shotgun. I don't know what's used for the music. I don't know what's used for that staticky noise either. It does sound spooky though. It's played a lot.
I'm glad to see you. I feel so alone, cooped up in here. I understand that bake sale is today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you'd think it was the second coming the way everyone is acting around here.
It's insane. The maniacal attention paid to this bake sale. Like all the women in Harvest came from the same cookie cutter. It's unnatural. Unhealthy. Almost a parody of how things should be. And through my window at night, I see my mother throwing out whole batches of cookies, like an automaton getting rid of its surplus product.
My so-called mother has been baking cookies all week, and then throwing them out. Better that than getting rid of us.
Wait around long enough. I have a feeling they'll get to it. I don't know if you heard or not, but Mr. Pastorelli, the barber, he's dead. Looks like somebody stole a barber's pole from him, then left the exposed electrical wires and some water on the floor. Pastorelli walked in, flipped on the lights, and... Know anything about that?
Yeah, at least with the audio, the voice volume's fairly consistent, which is not always what you get. Just not a thing.
Mr. Swell came by. I heard him telling my father about it. He said it smelled like roast pork.
Well, these things happen.
Especially around here.
Bye.
Come back and visit me soon, okay?
I couldn't fart without the whole town hearing about it. Yeah, I mean, what's there? Like 15 people maybe total? Of course they'd hear about it. I think we just have to go and talk with everybody, maybe. Wait a second, was your garage closed before? I don't think there's anything new in here.
Hello, Steve. How's the husband-to-be?
Other than having no memory, I guess I'm alright.
Alright? You should be ecstatic.
This is like day one stuff. It's weird.
If you haven't gotten into it already. Speaking of which, I heard Stephanie was grounded. Her daddy's worried about getting his meat. Though if I were him, I'd be more concerned about Stephanie getting some meat.
Right. And you are?
You always were a kidder, Steve. I'm Mr. Johnson, remember?
I know.
Glad
I'm just gonna skip all this crap. I don't know what it is. This has happened before with the sheriff as well. And then Mrs. Potsdam. Where it's not just like repeating the last thing we talked about. It's like we're speaking for the first time. Let's see, I'll just go around, I guess, talk with...
I'm sorry. Everybody's so darn happy about that darn bake sale. Mrs. Loomis will be there. But the sheriff always says I'm half-baked, so I reckon I got no business going. Anytime, kiddo.
I mean, I think I've got what I need. To burn this place down, unless I do need the glue. But what do I have? What does this guy want? want some tape?
Why should I care about that?
Do you want a... manhole key?
Why should
I don't know. I forget what he wants. But it could be, like, if I do need that to burn Edna's down. Then that's what's going to keep it from going to nighttime. Nothing at the fire station, nothing at the Wayward Hotel. Right? There's always this locked door back here, but...
Young man, I do hope you'll attend the bake sale and spend heavily. It's for the needy, you know.
Sure. And all they have to do to benefit is die.
A ditch makes a poor resting place. You'll need to learn that if you ever want to leave Harvest.
You make it sound like I have a choice.
A choice that is rapidly vanishing. Join the lodge, Stephen, while you may.
Okay.
I'd say it's been a pleasure, but I find the company of the living so wearisome.
PTA bake sales on Friday. Oh, what do I need to do?
Seeing you here again, one would think you'd never graduated. My
Skipping.
breast just swells with pride whenever I think about the PTA's valuable service in this community. Hope to see you at the bake sale tonight. When I went to get my hair trimmed this morning, imagine my surprise when I learned that the barber shop had been burglarized. And worse, that Mr. Pastorelli had been electrocuted. Harvest mourns the loss of an irreplaceable citizen. All of us will feel the loss only with the passage of time. Drop in again soon. Adult education is a wonderful thing, as is adult
Quality time. Like always this point in adventure games where it's like I don't even know what I need to do. I can't get into Edna's until it's nighttime, I don't think. What if I can do anything with this? Motorcycle? Yeah, nothing going on here.
Bye-bye.
Karen's just being weird. God, what do I give this guy to get his glue? Do I even need glue yet? Probably not. That sound, is it? Sounds like maybe music that'd be playing for the bake sale. It's my house. I secretly do need the disc. Examine the power lines. Have to knock them down. Yeah, that same music's playing here. I wonder if we've heard that before. I might just take a hint to scoot forward.
Sorry, son. No. Next time you...
Otherwise, it's just walking around. Back and forth, trying to trigger nighttime. Talk to mom. Let's see, talk to Pete Swell. Oh, it says I can go to the mortuary and check out a body there? I guess I haven't done that in a while. It's like actually go into the back room. I think I did that on day 1. Didn't know I'd have to go back here though. Examine the casket. Yeah, that's new. A young man lies motionless in the casket. Red stains are visible on his shirt and boots. Who's this guy? Oh. Yeah. Hold on, is there something here? Yeah, it's the same thing. So... Was that it? What do I do? Take a picture? Take a photo of the body. Photo of slashed corpse. Okay, maybe I showed this to what's his name? Oh, is that what I do to get the glue?
Ah, you've taken up photography, I see. Now why on earth would you choose such a grotesque subject?
That John Doe you got boxed up in the chapel? He didn't just drop dead. Someone helped him take the plunge.
You may be right. I'm a mortician, not a medical examiner.
You don't have to be to know that being ripped to shreds can be detrimental to your health.
This is not something you want to be looking into, young man.
No shit. I just want to find out who I am and get the hell out of here.
That's what we all want.
What game are you people playing?
A game we win or lose together.
Look, are you gonna tell me what I want to know, or do I go to the sheriff with these pictures?
That would be a grave mistake, I assure you. I've told you all I can. My losses have been substantial of late, so I can't offer you money. The only thing I can give you in exchange for the photographs is my tube of astro glue. I do suggest you take it, for it's all you'll get from me.
Alright.
A wise decision. When a wasp's nest is stirred up, it is seldom the wasps who grieve later.
I can't remember what I need this for, but it's probably what was preventing the time change. Maybe. Possibly. Please? Yes. Okay. So now that it's nighttime, I think we can actually go to the bake sale. Right? It is here, isn't it? Yes. Look at all these moms. PTA mom, PTA... Oh, here's the blind lady from the post office.
Hello, Steve. So nice to see you.
Who exactly is the bake sale supposed to benefit?
Derelicts and bums who wander into town who don't have enough money for a decent burial.
They deserve to be buried. It's the Christian thing to do.
That's awful nice of you. But why do so many derelicts and bums die in Harvest?
Don't be such a wise apple, Steve.
Buy some cookies? It's for a good cause.
You all look alike.
Mercy, what a terrible thing to say. Isn't it, ladies?
Yes, terrible.
The gymnasium rules. No blood on the floor. Do unto others as you would do unto your mother. No laughing, no sports allowed.
Ladies, someone has just burned down the TV station. On the night of our bake sale?
Wait, can we... Oh, boil. Oh, boil. TV station's closed. Alright, let's get the hell out of here. Must be Pokemon Gym. Yeah, only cookies allowed. My kind of gym. Okay, so that's going on. So... is he trying to get into the lodge too? I think he just likes burning shit down. Diner's locked up. Okay, let's... because I think you can either get arrested or die here. I do have the tape. I wonder if we can do that again. Okay, we're learning. We're learning. Let's see if I can remember. It was like 3-4 years ago when I last played this. We got the smoke alarm. We have to disable that. Do a little pixel hunting. There's a grease fryer. Wait. There's a gear around here. What's that? Yeah, operate the grease fryer. Is that it? Just disable the smoke alarm? What do we do? Get a ladder?
Damn it.
Maybe.
Well, that didn't work. Damn it.
Hold on, there was a cake stand? Or cake cover? Oh, that's what it was, right? Use the cake cover on the smoke alarm? Do I combine it with tape?
Oh, man.
Is that what we're doing?
Okay.
I think that's what you do.
Okay.
Oh, can I get the cake? Alright,
Well, that didn't work.
oh, it's the glue, that's what we needed it for. Yeah. You apply glue to the rim of the cake cover. There we go. Surprised I didn't need the ladder. I think we're okay. Come on. And then just leave? Oh wait, the match. I think we die if we light the match in here. You want to see?
Yeah.
Oh no. I guess it just starts. Bye. With Edna's diner ablaze, your task is complete. You carefully make your way home to avoid any possible witnesses. Okay. Could have stuck around and gotten to death. Plenty of death incoming. Soon enough. Shows them screaming with CG fire behind them. I guess we could check that out real quick. If I remember right, you have to wait a good amount of time for that to happen, but yeah, we can check that out. Okay. Oh, let's see what we can do. Final Day could have been a game on its own. Yeah, it's quite a bit different. Quite a bit different. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just hang around. That was high production. Talk to Mom.
Hello, dear. How are you today? The nerve of some people burning down the TV station to detract from our bake sale.
I doubt the perpetrator did it just to annoy the Harvest PTA.
Coincidence? I don't think so. Just 6 months ago, the newspaper building went up in smoke. Obviously, there's a firebug on the loose. Either that or a communist. Steve, I'm so scared.
Why are you scared?
Now that the bake sale's over, I just don't know how I'll fill my time. Oh, I feel so useless. My goodness.
Oh, yeah.
What's wrong with her? My goodness. Oh, it's not as bad as it looks. You just pop them back in. See? As good as new. That tarantula she ate must have had wasp eggs in it.
Don't you think we should get her to a doctor?
What for? She's got her mother. How silly I was, feeling useless just because there are no more cookies to bake. I can still rear my brood. This is a sign, Steve. I have a purpose again.
Glad to see you're feeling better.
Mind, that fire still burns my britches. First the newspaper building, then DNA's diner, then WHAR. I sense a pattern. And any pattern I can't make a dress out of is no darn good. I suppose you heard about DNA's diner burning down?
Sheriff Dwayne thinks it was a grease fire. We took a black eye on the bake sale, but I'm sure the Harvest PTA annual blood drive will be more successful. Overall, we made about $200, hardly enough to bury a dead horse, and definitely not enough to cover the annual blood drive.
Ah, the blood drive. Yeah, I really do need to make Happy Mom an emote. And also I'll have to do something about Mom with a shotgun too.
Annual blood drive, huh?
If you knew how much blood we get, you'd be more impressed. Donations are mandatory, Steve. If you're still here come Sunday, you'll be expected to give.
Until it hurts, I suppose.
Until it hurts. Even Hank will have to donate. Of course, lodge members are exempt. Remember that.
Hey, either way, no one's sticking me with a needle.
We don't use needles.
Aye.
Don't forget to put the papers out for Jimmy. You know how he gets.
Yeah, I knew that eyeball thing was coming sometime. Yeah, the baby ate a tarantula or something. Some kind of spider with wasp eggs in it and finally hatched.
What is it now?
Hank,
What?
why are you sitting in front of that blank TV?
Someone burnt down the TV channel. There's nothing on. Nothing on.
Honestly, Hank, you're acting like an alcoholic. I told you all that TV would hurt you.
Watching TV don't hurt me, Mom. But not watching TV hurts bad. If I find out who burnt down the TV station, I'll make him wish he was one of those damn Indians. Good. Finally.
Not watching TV hurts bad. Alright, Jimmy.
There now, see how easy it is? Things are so much better between us when you remember the paper in the morning. And let's keep him that way.
I think Hank just sits there looking at a... Oh wait. That's... Yeah, Hank just sits there looking at a blank TV the rest of the game. Steve will get stuck on Jimmy and start doing weird moves. Not having Twitch hurts bad. What am I doing? Wait, can I... Before I go to the lodge... You bug boil?
Sorry, son, no time to talk. Neither rain nor sleet nor snow nor hell shall keep the mail from its appointed rounds. Hello there, young man. What's the good word?
Someone burned WHAR down last night.
Really? I hadn't heard anything about it. And since I don't have a TV, I didn't notice it was off. Really? Next time you post, don't forget the zip code.
Bye.
Hello, Steve. I don't mind telling you, when I heard what happened to the diner, I went out and got me extra insurance right away. I have no desire to wind up dangling from my rafters like Edna. Believe you me. Steve, did you see the fire? As I was watching the TV station go up, I was reminded of the old Sentinel building. When you think about it, you know, 2 communication complexes going up in smoke, you have to wonder if it was a coincidence.
$41 says a specific discount number. I mean, It's not the weirdest thing in town. Buster Monroe never sleeps.
That's far enough, my four-legged friend.
Four-legged?
How long are you going to torment me? You have 2 legs to spare, but no! Llamas aren't like that. They don't care. They don't love. Stay away from now on. Stay away, or so help me next time I'll rain on everybody's goddamn parade.
I guess no more coming here. He's probably not joking. Doesn't make for the top 20 weirdest things in town. Like eating cat meat? Good old reliable Pat.
Can't talk now, Steve. I've got to hose out some entrails.
That's fair.
Don't be such a stranger, Steve. And my best to your dad.
Down Under Dan, now that was weird. Weird game with an awful mine section. It's funny though, that full sequence there was like 3 minutes long. I had to cut it down. That was still on fire up here. TV station's closed.
Say, can you spare a dime for a buckaroo who's down on his luck?
Looking like a
The whole
ghoul.
shebang just went up in flames, and I'm looking to mosey on to greener pastures, where the sunset's always golden, and there's always another savage to kill.
Mm. Yeah, he's toast.
Say, can you spare a dime for a buckaroo who's down on his luck? The whole shebang just went up in flames.
Alright, I got this photograph.
Say, the whole
No. I don't think he wants anything. Edna's Diner. Can go in.
I've tried so hard to find an excuse to keep on fighting. But Karen and I can't go on alone any longer. This diner he left us was all we had. It was always a struggle to keep it running in such a small town. And now we've lost it. I know that I can't afford to support us now. There's only one way out. I'm sure you won't be able to understand the depth of despair that would enable a mother to put a rope around her baby's neck and push her into the air and jump after her. I wonder if I'll hear her next now. If she kicks around and takes a long time to strangle, I'll scream, but I won't cut her down. I've got to be stronger than I ever was before. But I hope she doesn't kick. God help us and forgive us, Edna Fitzpatrick.
Oh, still alive? Oh, can't go back in. Sheriff couldn't stop eating his pie. Yeah, I was... remember peeking at another playthrough where Karen actually does die in the cemetery. It's probably if you let, like, as soon as you find out she's missing, if you let a day pass, I would guess, you just find her corpse. And maybe, I don't know, maybe Edna dies before you burn down her thing? Because it would affect this scene. Yeah, they could have cleaned this place up. It was the only place to eat in town. That's what the sheriff said. Is the sheriff going to be in here too? No, just Loomis farting around.
I'm sorry. I don't...
He doesn't feel like anything. We gave him his nudie mag. And then the sheriff took it away. God, he was like... He was jerking it and singing "She'll Be Coming Around the Mountain." If you don't dig Karen up, she'll suffocate, then you can come talk to Edna and she'll be alive but lifeless. Yeah, I think I'd have to go back quite a ways to see that. It'll be slightly different than when she does die. That's cool, you can have like a slightly different path. Do I have to give the glue back to this guy? Is that a thing? Mayonnaise noises?
Why should I care about that?
He doesn't even care. I wonder if it's a different guy in here today. Nope. Same old stinky dude. Well, I think... no, I still need to go around talking with everybody. Right?
Sorry, Steve. Too tired to talk right now. I just gave the Tucker a tune-up. I'll talk to you later. So Pastorelli's barber pole got stolen. Big deal. Now me, I know tragedy. Of course, Pastorelli got electrocuted, but at least his pain is over. DNA's diner burned down. What a shame. Women running things, that's the problem. If she'd had a man around, that fire never would have happened. What a waste. Damn terrible thing, that business with the TV station. I can't sleep now. Keep waking up in a cold sweat. I'm thinking of getting some fireproof aluminum siding for my garage. Think that's a good idea?
Thought it was made of brick. Slightly different paths with the sheriff and the safe. Yeah, because
Bye now.
the sheriff was acting, last time we talked, was acting like I didn't get that deed out of there. Keyword penis. Oh, we already talked to him about
Steve.
penis. Long while back.
What makes you so sure she needs a penis?
She's dead, though.
You saying Edna's getting it from someone
She's
else?
dead.
Like maybe that damn Sheriff Dwayne? He's over at DNA's diner every day from noon to 1, eating his dadgum pie. And I got a feeling he'd like Edna for dessert. Sure, it's the only diner in town, but I'm sure he's got more on his mind than food. Bye now.
Bye. And I didn't talk to this guy. I just tried to offer him some glue. He probably has something to say about the...
Young man, we really have nothing to... It seems that Like some elephant's graveyard, people of low station come to harvest to die. They simply drop dead, penniless.
Oh, is he just
and
talking about this
they all
guy?
need burials. Like that corpse in the chapel, all dressed up and nowhere to go. No mourners, no point. But I still must provide them with prompt burials by town charter, and absorb the losses myself.
Rough.
God knows, by putting these people up at the Wayward Hotel, I do more than my fair share. So why must I pay for the coffins and burial materials as well? My losses to the dead are substantial. Hopefully the bake sale will offset some of them. The WHAR fire is just another example of the vagaries of my profession. Odd, after such a catastrophic conflagration, not to have any fatalities. Disappointing, in a way. I might have gotten some paying customers for a change.
Mm-hmm. Johnson's a proto-incel. He does have some interesting dialogue. Yeah, there's something weird
I'd
with...
say it's been a pleasure, but I find the company of the living so wearisome.
There's something weird with some of their dialogue paths. Like, they get reset. Some of these people talk to me as if it's the first time. So they'll go over their intro responses and then follow up with stuff like WHAR and Edna's Diner. Alright, fire station's done. Police station, it's just Loomis. TV station done. Probably some stuff going on here.
Seeing you here again, one would think you...
That's...
When it rains, it pours. Isn't that so? First, Edna goes through all that with her daughter. Then she loses her Dinah. If that happened to me, I'd hang myself.
That's nice.
Drop in again soon. Adult education is a wonderful thing, as is adult
quality time. I wonder if we can ask her about quality time.
Stephen, I'm glad you're here.
Oh,
As a
yeah,
graduate
this is...
of Gein Memorial, you're a perfect... That discipline forms the leaders of tomorrow. Ah, Stephen, you're just in...
Stop
I'm
it.
sure one of these precious darlings burnt down the television station. And if the little shits could talk, I'm sure I'd find out who. But as it is... I guess everyone will have to take my special civics course again.
Yeah, it's like... I don't know what it is. Stuff got reset on some of these people. That's fine though. Do you know about quality time?
We don't follow, do we, class? Stop by any time, Stephen.
I should have made a copy of their picture. I wonder if I could when they were making out in the closet. I think there may be a few more people. Definitely don't want to go to the missile base. Post office, barbershop. I think Mr. Swell is probably the most normal person in town.
Think about taking some of that siding off my hands, son. I'll cut you a nice price on it. The TV station burning down's been good for business. Lots of folks are thinking of investing in aluminum siding. Nice to see you again, Steve.
I can't talk now, son. I'm busy with this game. Ain't that a kick in the head? First we lose the only barber in town, then poop. No more diner either. Don't that beat all? And now that the TV station's burned down, maybe folks will get off their duff and get outdoors and live a little.
Maybe take up alien hunting. Say, Clem, will aluminum siding protect you from them alien sensor jobbies?
Nope, you show up on their radar as a hunter surrounded by aluminum siding. Trust me, lead's the ticket.
Just my luck.
Anytime, Steve.
Did you say hello to your father for me?
Yes.
Thank God for that, at least. Harvest will never be the same without DNA's diner. Or without DNA, for that matter.
Why not go upstairs and talk to Stephanie? She'd enjoy the company. And while you're upstairs, feel free to floss. Sorry, Steve. I'm too upset to talk right now. I can't believe anyone would burn down the TV station the night of the bake sale. I just hope nothing will stop the Harvest blood drive. And I don't think that anything can. I'm not one to gossip, but I'm sure you've heard that DNA's diner burned down. But did you know she killed herself when she found out? Her and her daughter, too. I hear the sheriff suspects the fire was set. If you ask me, whoever burned down the diner is a murderer, just the same as if he'd blown Edna's brains out personally.
She sounds so excited. Spread that gossip. I don't think I should tell her that. Yeah, all these moms are weird. Very weird.
Not at all. She wouldn't have killed herself if not for the fire. No, all in all, someone murdered her. And I hope he's happy.
I'm feeling okay.
Give my regards to your parents.
Except for the sizzling bacon noise.
I'm glad to see you. I feel so alone, cooped up in here.
I
saw the TV station go up from my window. It lighted up the whole town. It looked like hell. I wished it would consume the whole damn place. And me with it.
Don't talk like that.
I'm sorry. I just can't stand it anymore.
I wish there was something I could do.
Are we doing it again?
There he is. Make love to me.
Alright. One more time for the road.
Do it to me. Now.
Get the awkward dad moment again. You said you were going to fix that patch hole. Put a patch over the peephole. Dad lied. Poke his eye with some. Like you can patch it from the other side too, you know. Okay. Well, I think that was everyone-ish.
DNA's diner is no more, as is Edna herself. She hung herself as soon as she realized what had happened to her beloved establishment. A true entrepreneur and a credit to her nation.
Kind of the same. Had no idea she'd kill herself.
Come now. Anyone who spoke with her for 5 tragedy the destruction of her diner would be. Still, you sought to torch her diner, and torched it is. You have proven yourself a worthy candidate for initiation.
I thought this was the initiation.
This was only a trial to determine your worthiness for testing. Your initiation into the mysteries of the harvest will soon begin. In the meantime, be patient. Protocols must be observed before initiation may commence.
How I recognize the sign?
You will know when you receive the invitation. Bring it here, and your initiation shall begin.
Looking impatient, Steve. Well, I think I'm gonna save the weirdness of the last part of the game for tomorrow. That way I don't have to rush through it. But yeah, we're coming up on a lot of death scenes. Let's see here. Let's see, maybe I'll just take off for today. Yeah, tomorrow we'll wrap this up. Not sure how long it'll be, but get through it. We'll do the 2 endings and check out some of the other stuff that came with the game, like some articles and whatnot. Came with the GOG version. Yeah, thank you all for hanging with me. Always appreciate it. Yeah, I did. Just when I know the games are coming up on the end, it'll probably be another 2 to 3 hours of the game, and I don't like rushing near the end. I like taking my time. And then after Harvester, I think I'm doing Angel Devoid, Face of the Enemy. If it doesn't explode, it seems to be holding up okay. If Harvester ends too early, maybe we'll start on that. Anyway, wraps it up for me. Again, thank you all for hanging with me, and I will see you all tomorrow. Okay? Bye.